Hi, my name is Amanda, and today I would like to talk to you about becoming an organ donor. Do you know how to give a gift after you're dead and gone? Think of someone, maybe a spouse or a child, someone that's close to you, and keep that person in mind while I talk to you today. If that someone close to you was in need of an organ transplant, wouldn't you want more available organs? After extensive research on the subject, I feel qualified enough to speak to you about that today. I realized how important it was and have recently decided to become an organ donor myself. I want to speak to you today about this because there are just so many people around the world waiting for organ transplants. According to the Mayo Clinic, there are 101,000 people waiting for transplants today. According to World Health Organization statistics, approximately 150,000 people die each day. Compare those two numbers and think that if each person who died was an organ donor, think about how many people could be taken off that donation list. Today I will be talking to you about the deaths and survival rates of organ transplant patients, and hopefully if you are persuaded to become an organ donor, I will tell you how to become one. The first thing I would like to talk to you about today are the deaths of transplant patients before they are able to get transplants. According to Women's Health, every day 16 to 17 people die waiting for transplants. It's not necessary for those people to die when there are about 400 more people each day dying, and they probably have perfectly healthy organs. To some people, these rates may not seem much, but it all adds up to be about 2 million people dying in the average man's lifetime. Also, according to the 25 facts about organ donation, out of 79,000 patients waiting on an organ donation list, 10% of them are children under the age of 18. Children who will live their lives inside hospitals and never outside with their friends. All of these lives could be saved if you just became an organ donor. The next thing I would like to tell you about is the survival rates of transplant patients. After a transplant of a vital organ, the survival rate is 80%. That's a chance at life that wouldn't be possible without a transplant. An 80% survival rate is outstanding. Compare that to the 20% survival rate of people who never receive a transplant. 20% of people die waiting to have transplants. Just think that it could all be avoided. According to donor awareness, by donating your organs after you die, you can save or improve as many as 50 lives. If all 10 of you became organ donors after you pass, that could save or improve the lives of about 500 people. Now you hopefully are wondering how you sign up or get more information on becoming an organ donor. According to Donate Life, to sign up, you first get in touch with your doctor and they will be able to tell you all the steps in becoming an organ donor. The doctors will also be able to tell you which organs are healthy enough to donate, and they can tell you which organs that can exactly be donated. The website Donate Life will also inform you of any questions you might have, including questions concerning about being able to have an open casket after your organs have been used. Another way you can become an organ donor is when you go to renew your license at your local DMV, notify the officer, and they can put that on the back of your license. According to Donate Life, in some states, all you have to do is tell your family your wishes and it can be done. The purpose of my speech today was to convince everyone how important it is to become an organ donor and to show each of you how many lives you could save by just becoming one. After talking to you about the deaths of transplant patients and the survival rates of those transplant patients, I hope I have convinced you to sign up and donate. After thoroughly researching this topic and realizing how important it is to donate, I felt it important to share this with you. I asked you earlier to think about someone special and how you would feel if they were in need of a transplant. Hopefully this has made it more real for you. Think about it. In the time it has taken me to talk to you, someone somewhere has died from needing an organ transplant. What will you do with your organs? Do you really think you're going to need them when you're gone? Donate organs and you will donate life.